Hey YouTube channel, my name is Kiwana Eaton and I wanted to jump right into the video today on why small businesses are losing money in their supply rooms. So recently I had a consultation appointment with one of the local small businesses in my area. They have an ice cream shop and they are well known and they do really well. However, all I found was bleeding money in the back end. When I say I found bleeding money in the back end, I mean there were no systems in place. All of the supplies was just scattered all over the back of the building. I'm not saying that it was dirty, but it definitely wasn't organized. And some of the workers were complaining about how they had to find things whenever a customer would order something, which was wasting time and money. Because if you are anything like me, when I go to a restaurant, if you have a certain amount of time to get me my things before I get impatient and I'm ready to cancel my order. So that's lost time and lost money. On top of not being able to find things, they would make emergency runs to Sam's Club, which is not your vendor. Sam's Club, and I repeat, is not your vendor for those small businesses that are out there watching right now. So they would be making emergency runs at Sam's Club to pick up products that they needed when they should have been ordering those same products from their vendor at a wholesale price. Yes, Sam's Club has wholesale, but Sam's Club is not a wholesale vendor as if your vendor is if you order from a supplier. So those trips are not only costing you more money in product, but also opportunity costs. How much is it costing you in gas? How much is it costing the owner or the manager or the employee who is taking time off to go run to Sam's Club when they could be servicing a customer? They had no inventory system for how they were accounting for waste. So the products that weren't selling were just being thrown away. Or they also had a food truck, which means that they didn't know what they had inside of the store, the physical location, and they also didn't know what they had on the food truck. And at the end of the day, when they couldn't bring the products back into the store, those products that were thrown away, that's wasted money right inside of the trash can. So speaking of inventory, that is the reason why I am building OptiSync Pro. OptiSync Pro eliminates everything that I just mentioned. Having to do emergency runs to Sam's Club, not knowing what you have in stock, making those orders from Sam's Clubs instead of from your vendor, knowing where location your products are in so that your employees are not having to run all over the back of the building looking for cups, for instance. And the thing is, small businesses already can't compete with large corporations because of size and capital, for one, but also because there is no inventory system out there that caters directly to small businesses so that they can scale properly according to affordability and technicality. So when I think of OptiSync Pro, that's what I have in mind. I have in mind how small businesses are the underdog and how they can't compete according to the amount of money that it takes to spend on sophisticated software. Or it doesn't even have to be sophisticated. It can be user-friendly. It needs to be user-friendly so that employees and staff who may be high school students or who may be the older generation and don't technically understand or aren't tech savvy. And even if you are tech savvy, it's not your job or your responsibility to have to learn technology in addition to creating an ice cream cone or something like that. Now, yes, we are a tech forward generation, but why are we spending so much time with operating sophisticated software when we could be simply using something that's user friendly and that offers ease of use? So yes, OptiSync Pro solves those problems, those pain points of unuser-friendly software, running out of products when you didn't know what you had in your back end, ordering too much product because you didn't know that you already had said product in the back end because it was unorganized, and things like that. So if you are not ready for OptiSync Pro or software, then you can go to the link in my profile in the description and you can get the do-it-yourself inventory audit workbook that will help you find hidden costs in your back of the room or your back room supplies. In that same business, we found over $7,000 in hidden costs. That's $7,000 that could be allocated to marketing so that we can get people more aware that you even exist. So yeah, go to the description in my bio and or on my profile and download the do-it-yourself inventory audit book so that you can see how much money that may be hiding in your back end.